Now, how's that? Pretty simple, huh? It is simple. And hey, John Stevenson, the Guaranteed Retirement Guy, and today we're going to be talking about the actual process for purchasing an annuity. So what is the actual process for buying an annuity? People meet with me and they're like, well, John, what do I do? I want to get this. Send me the paperwork? Or do I need to go to the website? Do I need to fill in my information there? And no, it's actually a lot easier than that. So basically what we do is first we meet, okay? You and I meet face to face, or at least over a Zoom call, and I get to know you. You get to know me. And we talk about what you're looking for. I'll ask you questions like, well, where is your other income coming from? Are you getting it from Social Security? Maybe you have a pension. Maybe you're making some money off of some preferred stock. Maybe you got some Bitcoin. Maybe you got a pension. Okay, we look at all of that and then we say, okay, you've got this income coming in over here. What do you actually want? Okay, maybe your income, your total income from your other sources, maybe from your pension and your Social Security, maybe it's, I don't know, let's say it's $50,000 a year. So it's $50,000, and you're like, John, I want $100,000. I don't want 50. I want 100. I want 100 up here. I say, okay, well, let's solve that with an annuity. So we'll look at the annuity contracts and we'll say, all right, do you need income right now, or do you need income a year from now, or 5 years, or whenever? And that will, of course, determine the amount that you actually need to put in, because obviously the longer you defer, the less you need to put in. So let's just hypothetically, let's just say it's $500,000. Say, all right, well, it's $500,000 to fix the income gap. You're good to go. And you're going to have income the rest of your life. You're going to have at least $100,000 a year. And we'll assume maybe it's something with some type of inflation rider as well that will allow your income to increase. There are annuities for that. But personally, I like to do several annuities and do income laddering with those annuities, just because you have a lot more control of your contracts versus the increasing contract that you would get from like a SPIA or a DIA, where you basically just give up a full lump sum of cash for the payments. And if you die, the insurance company could take it all. So we don't want that. Okay, let's just say we're looking at annuities and it turns out that North American is the best company for your situation. It's giving you the most income and it's perfect. So what we do is we will schedule a call. It'll be a Zoom call, and we will fill out the application electronically, which is pretty easy. So I'll share my screen and I'm able to submit it directly to the carrier electronically. Usually takes about 45 minutes, and I'll be asking you lots of questions. I'll be asking you questions like, what's your annual income? What's your total household liquid assets? Because of course we want to make sure that you're not putting all of your liquid assets into annuities. Insurance companies want to make sure you have money outside of that in savings, because they don't want you to be hit with surrender charges if you had to surrender something too early because of some sort of emergency. Okay, so they're going to ask you questions like beneficiaries. Where do you want this money to go if you were to pass away? Are you married? Do you want the income to continue to your spouse? So we'll look at all of those things, and then we'll submit it. Once it's submitted, it takes about 5, maybe 7 days, and we'll get an email back, and they're saying, hey, we need some more information, or you're approved. And so usually you're approved. And then at that point, they will send an email or fax over to the company that is holding your funds. If it's an IRA or 401k, any type of qualified plan, they will usually send transfer paperwork over. If it's a 401k plan, though, you and I will get on the phone with that 401k provider, and we will initiate the transfer over the phone. Typically, that is how any type of employer-sponsored plan works. We have to get on the phone with them. But if it's a regular traditional IRA, Roth IRA, with Fidelity, Charles Schwab, anything like that, then it's pretty straightforward. They'll send the transfer paperwork, and then Charles Schwab or Fidelity, they'll mail the check directly to the carrier into the new IRA with the annuity contract inside of it. So it's very, very simple. Now, if it's a non-qualified annuity, okay, let's say you just got cash sitting in your bank account or in a brokerage account, then what will happen is, again, 5 to 7 days, you're approved. Here is the wiring instructions. So then they will send that over. You will then wire your funds directly to the carrier Once it gets to the carrier, they will issue the policy. You'll be able to log in. You'll be able to see your money just like anywhere else. And then if you start taking income immediately, then we will fill out separate paperwork for that. It's usually around 4 or 5 pages. And that is when you will select either a joint or a single payout option. And you'll also put in your bank account information and whether or not you want them to deposit the money in monthly or quarterly or annually. Most people will pick monthly, but it's very, very straightforward. And then you've got the income guaranteed for life. Now, how's that? Pretty simple, huh? It is simple. And we'll take care of it for you. I'll take care of it for you. And if you got any questions on that process, just give me a call. Or if you'd like to book a call, there is a link below this video and you'll be able to get in my calendar and we can talk about all of your annuity questions that you might have for me. And then at that point, you can decide if that's something that you want to take advantage of. So anyways, appreciate you watching and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Hey there, thanks for watching. I know annuities can be sometimes complex or sometimes difficult to understand. Sometimes the words I use are a little big as well. So if you got comments, questions, please put them in the comments below the video and I'll answer them the best I can.